Hello survivors and welcome to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video, and in this video we're going to be going over quite a lot of news. There is quite a lot of updates over the last couple of days and we're going to be going over them, including of course why you're all here, S-Class Kenny. Yes, he is coming and we'll have more information on him later in the video. But first up, we're going to look at the advent calendar that has started up, and it is for the anniversary, as you can see on the screen, the anniversary advent calendar, and it does just break down the rewards that we can get. It says August is here and our anniversary slowly approaches. If our upcoming event wasn't enough, we also want to help you enjoy your socially distancing summer by sending you some good vibes your way. Each day you log in during August, you'll be able to claim a free gift on us. All you need to do is head over to the store each day and claim your free reward. Here's what you can expect during the month. And I'll just scroll down. Day one, we did get 10 Berts already claimed. It is kind of hard to realize it's there. You actually have to go and find it. It doesn't pop up on your screen or anything. We also get World Energy Refill, a Benny. We get 5 Bennies, 3 World Energy Refills, 3 Military Watches, 6 Practice Dummies, 3 Whetstones, 2 Ulysses, 10,000 Gear Markers, 5,000 Armory Tokens, Legendary Medals being 300, Weapon Tripod 6, Magazine Bandoliers 3, Hand Crank Radio 3, Ascendance Medals 250k, 2 million Food, War Energy Refill 2, Blowtorch 2, Military Watch 3, Sports Gauntlets we get 6, another million Food, Double Holster 6, Brady 8, Canteens 2, Varnish 1, Survival Road Energy 2, Food 3 million, and now this is the one that's interesting, Anniversary Box. No idea what's inside the anniversary box, but we'll have to wait and see on the 27th of August. That's the only thing that's sort of up in the air. Then we also get 3 hockey masks, 2 GPS, and 5 Liliths to finish things off. It does just go on to say, I hope this helps in your survival efforts and expect more news on our upcoming anniversary event next week. And we will be talking about the anniversary event later on in the video, but it does start on the Tuesday. And yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be looking forward to this one. Next up is the next Blitz War, which starts on Monday night. It's going to be a fiery blitz. I'm not 100% sold on this one. It does seem a bit too OP, but we'll read through it. It says, Blitz is back in Total War with our latest edition, Fiery Blitz. A single stronghold causing massive burning damage looms over the battlefield. It will be a rush to control the stronghold, and mercenaries will also come into play in this round. Here's all you can expect in the Fiery Blitz. Mercenaries are enabled, which is good, very good for factions that obviously don't have the numbers at certain times of day. It's obviously a very important thing. I do think the first mercenary and second mercenary timers should probably be reduced. If you have to wait for 10 minutes, you know, that's too long anyway. I think 5 minutes for 2 mercenaries is reasonable. I think the first mercenary should maybe be 3 and the second one should be maybe another 2. So 5 minutes for 2 and then a maximum of 2 like they say. But anyway, it's going to be 10 minutes otherwise. Kingdom map, 6 versus 6 battle with a 30-minute siege duration, 2-minute scouting time, 1 stronghold with massive burn damage, and it says the new Total War rewards. Obviously, the new Total War rewards are already in the game. Now, this is where the issue comes in. As you see, it says 1 stronghold with massive burn damage, and they are not joking. But first, we'll look at the event start time. It is going to be on the 3rd of August at 5 PM Pacific time, and it ends on the 4th of August at 5 PM Pacific time. So just like the last Blitz War last Monday to Tuesday, depending on your time zone, it lasts 24 hours. It's not ideal for most Europeans. This starts at 1 AM for most Europeans, so that can be a little bit of a problem. So now we move on to the strongholds, or should I say stronghold, as there is only going to be 1. The siege duration is 30 minutes, like I said before. There is going to be 30 minutes to do the entire war. The attack cooldown is 1 minute, so you'll be able to score quite quickly, and the shield cooldown is 1 minute. Now, the school bus is the tower. Enemies get 2,500 burn for 2 turns when attacking camps and strongholds. This means that your enemy's attack teams will have burn for 2 turns, 5,000 damage over the first 2 turns. That is an incredible amount of burn damage. That is obviously going to eliminate every single 6-star in the game pretty much. Some S-Class characters as well, because there are a lot of S-Class characters that are not going to have 5,000 HP, and that is incredible, especially as by turn 2 you're lucky if you're getting your rushes off. You know, with the likes of Doc Stevens, you can get them off for 2 characters. You're going to have to use characters to cleanse this burn, and this is like they're forcing certain characters to have their actives increased. And there is obviously Mercer, who has a turn 1 active which can cleanse burn for the entire team, but it's not very good to use if you want to use him item on a defense team, if you have that actually raised on a defense team, it's not good at all. It's actually one of the worst actives in the game, but on an attack team, it's actually decent and even obviously much more useful right now. But I do not like this tower at all. I think this is bad. And again, it's not really addressing the issues that a lot of people are having with the war, like I talked about in my last one, where the issue is that people aren't winning sieges, which means they're not winning wars. And it's obviously because of the imbalance in the game right now rather than anything else. I don't know if they could actually do anything that would address this, but this definitely isn't going to be it. This is only going to slow down attack teams. It's not going to help anyone against defense teams, which is where people need help to punch up. So it comes down to the last CRW for a lot of people to hit those missions. We'll go on to the rewards, and they're the same as usual in terms of the crates that we get, but it's all about what's in the crates. And as you can see, Rick and Matteo are still at the 50, Jackie and AJ are still at the 40, Trader and Alpha are still at 30, and Storm and Kerry-Ann are still at 20. So it's the same crate that we have had just previously. Milestone rewards again go up to 100k, which seemed pretty feasible in the last war, but it was quite easy to attack. I guess it could be the same this war as well. It really depends on that tower. I think that tower is going to really cause some issues for a lot of people, but we'll have to wait and see. There are also the matchups. I'm just going to scroll through if you want to pause to see your matchups. It looks fairly similar to what we've been having over the last couple of weeks. I mean, I know the top waves have got very few regions in them, so it can be hard to mix up every now and again, but it would be nice to mix up a little bit more often. And I think it's going to be the last region is going to be Eccles, who's just going to have an all-out war just to themselves again. And we'll see as we get to the bottom. No, it looks like Eccles are actually going to be included in a CRW by the looks of things. So that's interesting. So that's Fiery Blitz, and my idea is that tower is not very good at all. I think that's a bad tower. It does not help competition at all, and obviously war is one of the least competitive parts of the game at the moment. So hopefully they start addressing the towers to make the game a little bit more balanced for everybody. Now next up we have the S-Class roadmap update, and this is a great announcement of course. There are a lot of people asking questions because Matteo got added to this, so it is good that there's been an announcement around this in terms of like jumping a few characters in the card boxes, but this update should hopefully address that for a lot of people. And we'll just read through it. It says, a highly requested update which has been our priority for some time now. We're pleased to announce that we're bringing a big update to the S-Class roadmap. Not only are we going to be updating the contents of the S-Class card choice boxes, but also add 2 new acts to the mix. The new S-Class roadmap will land on Sunday, the 2nd of August at 6 PM Pacific time. To better understand the changes, let's have an in-depth look at the full new S-Class roadmap. So looking at Act 1, it doesn't look like anything has changed. Not the energy, not the rewards, not the difficulty by the looks of things. It's still going to cost 28 energy. The difficulties are all the same. The individual stage rewards are all the same. The final reward is a 30 S-Class card choice box, which is the same, but the contents of it is going to be changing. It's still going to have all the characters we're used to having in there, but a couple new ones are going to be added, which are going to be Shiva, the Gentleman, and Rosita. We are going to have Matteo removed from this crate, but don't you worry just yet, because there is also an Act 2, and as you can see, Act 2 here costs exactly the same energy again, 4, 8, 16, same difficulty, same stage rewards, and again it's going to be giving another 30 S-Class card choice box, and you can run both of these acts, so you can get 2 30 card choice boxes a day. And in this one there's less characters for the moment, but this one will be the one that gets updated going forward, I assume. It's got Eugene in it, Rick, Matteo, Jackie, and AJ, so you can concentrate on one of those 5 characters quite easily with this 30 card choice box, which is nice. Next is Act 3, which is the Torches Axe, and it's going to cost exactly the same amount of torches. As you can see, it's 166 total. The difficulties are going to remain the same as well. The individual stage rewards look like they're going to be remaining the same. But if we scroll down, the final rewards, 130 S-Class choice box, it's going to be the sort of upgraded to 130 of the 30 that we had the same time in the 30 choice box, where Shiva, Gentleman, and Rosita are added. And then we've got a new Act 4, again, another 166 torches, and it's going to be the 5 characters in that 130 S-Class choice box. Now, it has not been announced if you can skip past, like, let's say, the first torches roadmap and do the second torches roadmap, but if it works like the current roadmap does, you don't have to complete Act 1 to complete Act 2, so you don't necessarily have to complete Act 3 to complete Act 4. and that's the assumption, but we'll have to wait until it's fully released to understand that. It does finish up by saying, as you can see, we've upped the ante in all fronts and now hope to offer you more choice and rewards than ever before. Make sure to let us know what you think of the change over on Discord, and we hope the update strikes a good chord with all of you. And I think this is actually a good update. Having 2 separate crates is good. Being able to concentrate on 2 separate characters from the dailies at the same time is actually quite nice. It would be nice to double down to a certain extent. Maybe some of the earlier characters could be in this crate as well. For newer players, it would be nice to actually just be able to get 60 cards a day of a particular earlier character. I'm talking Pete, Priya, and Lao Po in terms of just having one of the leaders. But overall, a good update to the S-Class roadmap. It will cost you an extra 28 energy a day, but 28 energy isn't really that much, especially when you consider you're getting actual S-Class shards out of it. It is a good return on that energy. And now we come to the moment you've all been waiting for. It is the calendar update, and this is where the announcement of S-Class Kenny comes in. As you can see with the calendar itself, that it does show the next weeks of events. And on Tuesday, the 4th of August, you can see that the 5th anniversary event starts. And in the picture on the left-hand side of it, you can see that's a picture of Kenny. And it has been confirmed that Kenny is going to be part of this event. And it's also been confirmed that he's going to be an alert character. So we are going to have a new alert Kenny. I think that's the 2nd one we've ever had. I will have a video up about this character as an actual character tomorrow. I have seen him already, and I am really obviously happy that Kenny's coming into the game. Having Telltale characters in this game is something I really like a lot. But even if it wasn't Kenny, I think a lot of people are going to be happy with how this character's turning out. We'll have to wait and see once the event is actually announced on how we can actually attain him. But it is going to last 28 or so days, and it's coming straight after the Curious Conundrum event, which lasted pretty much the same thing, 4 weeks exactly. And if we look back to the Lily event, Aaron event, Doc Stevens event, all these events, the character was fairly easily attainable as long as you hit milestones and did the daily logins, so on and so forth. So I think as long as it's on par with that, the character should be attainable by the majority of people. You can also see that the solo level up, faction survival road, and solo raid also have the picture of the 5th anniversary banner, and this means that there's going to be rewards in these tournaments that are going to actually work with the 5th anniversary event. The second any news is available for 5th anniversary, I will be announcing it on my channel, and that should be on Tuesday, the 4th of August. So that's it for this video, guys. Do tell me what you're looking forward to the most. Obviously, I think a majority of people are going to be looking forward to adding another Kenny to their roster. I'm looking forward to getting an S-Class Kenny for sure. Do tell me your thoughts in the comments. I want to thank you very much for tuning in. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.